Hey everybody, I'm Chris from RxM, and today we're going to be talking about Linkerd. Again, reliability, just reiterating what's important about reliability. We can define traffic configuration rules. We can make changes to routing, right? We can control the flow of calls between services. This again is really a missing feature in something like Kubernetes because we're just going through either IP tables randomizer. If you're using the name of the other method that it works in, kube-proxy, but if you're using the rest of the nail filter, it can actually use a weighted least connection algorithm to do a little bit of load balancing. That's really not as popular, but you're not going to get the type of features that you're going to get from something like a service mesh. Because you have that proxy, right, in the data path, it can do things like circuit breakers. We can configure it for retries. These are all exposed in, again, standard Kubernetes configurations. So I don't have to understand proxy configuration, right? Linkerd is not about making you figure out how to configure their proxies through their own configurations and all that. It's really about user level specifications in your manifests that let you control these things. And we're going to, of course, look at a couple of examples for this. Things like timeouts and even fault injection. There's all sorts of other features that we're going to look at. And then you've got different or more sophisticated traffic routing, right? Like I said, canaries, you can do a split like this, 95-5%. You can do blue-green deployments, right, where you just do a cutoff. Again, in Kubernetes, you've got a deployment controller, stateful sets, right? Those types of application controllers really can only do rolling updates. You can do what people call an infrastructure split with a service, right? If you take a Kubernetes service and use a selector and then have that selector apply to, let's say, 2 deployments, you can kind of do a blue-green. It's a little rough, but it does work. Obviously, this would be much more sophisticated. Other tools can do this too, like Argo can do blue-green, that sort of thing, but that's custom resource definition, so we don't have to even involve our CD tool here. We can just do it with our service mesh. Percentage-based splits, again, sort of overlaps with canaries. You can do A/B testing based on headers, right? Those sorts of things. So lots of great reliability features that you get from service mesh.